It's week 3 of the 2024 season, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Commanders and the Bengals on Monday night.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on Monday night. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
a lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
On second down, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Commanders' offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniel. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Here's Tress Way now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to his tight end, Eric All. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open man, that's Renfro. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. 2nd down, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Burrow now. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this...
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the option, here's Robinson. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. 3rd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bengals offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They go play action for Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will get into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to get back at it. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one is caught by Dotson. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Rodrigo Blankenship on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. Woo! Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done, but if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Chris Jenkins, there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
That's dropped off for Moss. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. This one taken in by Renfro. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Burrow here on 2nd down. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That is caught. And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The tight end Ertz in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the visiting Packers who were able to come in and win this one on the road. Jordan Love, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Michael Gallup, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. The Bengals got a strong performance in that first half by Joey B, their quarterback, Joe Burrow. He was slicing and dicing this defense and wound up with 3 touchdown passes in the first half. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet.
Third quarter set
I think there
to
could
commence.
still be some fireworks
and we're
yet
back
to come.
underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They run. Eckler. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
To the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Commanders. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat, has completely gone out the window, immediately back in the attack mode, continuing to take the fight to the defense. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Burrow now. A quick slant taken by Chase. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They go play action for Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They bring Chase in motion. Burrow to throw. That is caught, finding Higgins. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And he will score again. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. 2nd down and 8. They run it once more with Eckler. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, Burrow. Open man, that's Renfro. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing is Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult.
And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a 4th quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's caught. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Daniels. The open receiver is Dotson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That's caught by Eckler. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And after a slow start to the year, they've put it together so far in this one. Trying to avoid the 0-3 start and looking good to do that right now. Tight end on the move left. A 1st down throw for Burrow. That's complete to all the tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play there for the Bengals. It's a gain of 34.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
A run over center with Moss. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Another try with Moss. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion right. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. On the ground, this is Moss. The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.